What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and welcome to episode 18 of Newcastle's Transfer Challenge. This is an exciting episode. Just get comfortable. It is going to be a long episode today because we have a triple header. Guys, I think I might be in trouble because I am losing my dressing room. Okay, so if you look at my managerial support, right, I'm at a very poor rating right now. Okay, this actually started, with Orkan Kokchu. So this guy, I made him as a captain early on this season. All right, when Kieran Trippier left us, our director of football signed Yunus Musa to play as a Mazala on attack. So with that signing, I put him to play as our central midfield on support. And he doesn't play well as a central midfield on support. So when I started playing Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he started, he performed well in that role. So the only thing I can do is, to play Orkan as a Mazala on attack, but he has to be a backup to Yunus Musa because Yunus Musa has been playing well. He has been scoring goals from the midfield position for us. All right. If you have a look, it's not like I'm not playing him. I'm not playing him, but if you have a look over here, yeah, the agreed playing time is a star player, but I am playing him as a regular starter. So that is the problem here. My director of football gave him a contract and promised that he will be a star player. And he started kicking up a fuss. And since he is a captain, most majority of the players are supporting him, agreeing with him. All right. And they have gone against me. I really hope this will not play a factor in our performance because we have a very important episode ahead of us. All right, we will be facing PSG and Barcelona in the Champions League today and Manchester City in the Premier League. In yesterday's episode, we played against Olympiacos and we won 4-1 against them. That was a great performance. And since then, we have actually played 24 games in all of competition, in the Premier League, in the Champions League, Carabao Cup, and FA Cup as well. All right, so since then, if you have a look, 24 games played, and we have only had 5 losses, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 5 losses in all of competition, which is a great performance, I would say. Obviously, I'm not going to be talking about all of the matches. If not, we will be here until tomorrow. All right. Okay, so let's talk about the Manchester City performance. I'm really not sure why we are unable to beat them. This is seriously our bogey team right now. And look at the average rating of players. Guardiola, Bastoni, Hudson-Odoi with a 6.2 rating. We did not play well against them. All right, so we actually created a lot of chances, but we didn't took our chances. 5 shots on target. We should have at least scored, at least one goal, right? So that was seriously not a good performance. And I really hope today in this episode we will be able to beat Manchester City for the first time in this series. All right, so after that, we actually, go on, to win 3 games in a row against PSV, Everton, and Crystal Palace. This was all, in different competition, Champions League, Premier League, and Carabao Cup. Okay, we started the month of November with a draw against Wolves. And after that, we played Inter Milan. This is seriously one of the greatest comeback I've actually seen in Football Manager. All right, okay, so I'm really regretting not recording this match, and not playing this match in the live cup. We went 3-0 down in the first 20 minutes of this game. Raul Jimenez scoring 2 goals for them, and another goal was scored by Dumfries. All right, so in the 34 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, Isaac scored our first goal, and he went on to score a hat trick, to equalize us in the game. If you have a look at the game now, this is the first goal that Isaac scored in the 34 minute, and in the 50th minute, he scored another goal as well. All right, so if we have a look over here, Matthew Target, yeah, that was a great header, to make it 3-2. All right, and if I'm not mistaken, the 78th minute, he scored an equalizer. And I really thought, okay, I was really, happy with us getting a 1 point, but Hudson-Odoi, I'm not sure whether he started this game. I think if I'm not mistaken, he came off from the bench and he scored a last minute winner for us. And this is officially, I would say, our best game in this whole series. All right. After that amazing victory against Inter Milan, we went on to lose 3-1 to Brentford. Oh, this was seriously not a good performance. And after that, we drew 1-1 against Aston Villa. 2 winless game. I was really afraid and I really needed us to bounce back. And we did just that. 4-1 win against Trabzonspor. I'm seriously, struggling to pronounce their name. Okay, Callum Wilson scoring 4 goals to ensure that we win this match. We kicked off the month of December with 4 straight wins in a row, against the like of Manchester United, Brighton, Arsenal, and Rangers in the Champions League as well. After that amazing start of December, we dropped down in our form. Okay, so we drew 0-0 against Fulham. We lost 4-3 to West Ham in the Carabao Cup quarter final. This was just one of those games. All right, so in the first half, West Ham was leading 2-0. All right, so after that, Rooney Baji scoring in the span of 5 minutes. He scored 2 goals to equalize us. The scoreline was 2-2. Gerald Bowen scoring on the 73 minutes to give them back the lead. And Isak equalizing in the 81st minute. So I was actually, getting ready, for either an extra time or a penalty shootout. I wasn't exactly sure, to be honest, which we will be getting. But Thiago Almada scoring a 94th minute winner for them. To be honest, it was really you know, uh, a heartbreaking performance, I would say, to be honest. If you have a look over here, we were actually very, very level in terms of our performance, but they edged out, they scored the winner, and I can't be too critical about them. They deserve it, to be honest. All right, so after that, we did lose to Crystal Palace 1-0 in the Premier League, and we bounced back against Southampton 3-0. All right, so this was an amazing, amazing performance, especially by Martin Tavares coming in from the bench to score 2 goals in the 81st minute and the 87th minute. So that was an amazing, amazing performance by him. And we went on to lose again to West Ham. We were basically trashed in this game. I'm not sure what happened. We actually played our first team 11. It's not that we rotated the squad, but our team did not play well at all. West Ham overperformed over here. They outplayed us in every sector. If you have a look, 62% of possession, XG of 3.69, and 12 shots on target. We had no chance. We didn't create a lot of chances. We were awful. But it's safe to say we bounced back. We started the month of January with a win. We have since won 5 games in a row, and we are back to where we supposed to be. In the Premier League, we are currently sitting the third position behind Manchester City and Liverpool. Okay, so we are level in points with Manchester City, and if we win against them today, we will leapfrog them to get into the second position. Okay, Aston Villa is actually not that far away from us. They have 1 game in hand, and they are 5 points behind us. All right, so a little bit of a wobble there. We will go down to the fourth position, and maybe who knows, maybe Southampton will be able to close their point tally against us. All right, so Liverpool, on the other hand, they are in the 57 point. They are trying to run away with the league, but they are only 5 points ahead of us. There is still a chance if we can, come up with another great run of a form. I think we will be able to catch up with them. By the way, in the Champions League phase, I'm not sure what is happening over here, but we are in the top of the league. All right. Okay, so we have actually won all of our 6 matches that we have played in the Champions League, which is great. All right, so but we are still far from safety, I would say. If we lose both of our game against PSG and Barcelona today, we could ended up dropping out of the top 8. All right, so if you have a look, Leipzig is only 6 points behind us. So if we lose to PSG and Barcelona, and if any of these teams, have a better head-to-head with us, especially Barcelona, if you have a look, Barcelona, if they beat us, they will have a better head-to-head against us. So that will be not good. All right, so we really need to make sure that we win at least one more game. At least, if we win against PSG, we will be qualified to the round of 16. It is as simple as that. So guys, we are going to have a new debutant in our team today. Enzo Fernandez has been signed by my director of football for 36.5 million from Benfica, and I'm really excited. He is a proper central midfielder. He can actually play the role that we need in our team. All right, so he's a very, very good Premier League player. He has 4-star current ability, which is great. He loves big matches, and he is a consistent player. I really hope that today against PSG, he will be able to put on a good performance and help us to win this Matt. All right, so guys, in terms of our team, Milos will be starting ahead of Matthew Target because Matthew Target is suspended, and I've also started Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right wing, replacing Rooney Baji. Yeah, Rooney Baji have actually not had a very very good performance, good form recently, and Hudson-Odoi has been playing well, so I brought him in, and I really hope Milos and Hudson-Odoi will be playing well, replacing especially Matthew Target and Rooney Baji, who are very, very important in our team. All right, so now Enzo passing it to Musa. Musa trying to look for Isaac. He found Isaac and Isaac passing it to Saint Maximin. Isaac is through now in the. Oh my god, that was not a good shot. Seriously, but we have a corner here. Can we score? Saint Maximin trying to look in the near post, but it is headed clear by Kipembe. But we still have the possession here. Bruno passing it to Milos. Okay, oh, the highlight just ended. That was such a weird highlight. All right, so now another highlight here. Bruno, he's lumping the ball forward to Isaac. Oh, Kimpembe headed it cleared, and now they have the possession here. Marquinhos to Mbappe, but Enzo Fernandez. That was a great steal. And now we have a chance here. Musa is through and he scores. Please be onside. Oh my god. That was an amazing goal. Oh, it was a great play, leading into that goal. Enzo winning the possession, Bastoni passing it to Milos. If you have a look, Milos, that was an amazing cross. He found Musa, and Musa, fair play to him. He finished well. All right, so now a free kick here for us. Guardiola playing it short, and now he has back the possession. Musa lost the possession in the midfield. Neymar, now Mbappe is through. He is through, and he's one-on-one with the keeper. Easy goal scored by Mbappe there. Oh my god. We just got into the lead, and they have packed us back immediately, almost immediately. Now Kylian Mbappe, oh, that was a great finish. Seriously, Costa seriously should have done better there. Okay, so now another highlight. Okay, we have actually started this game well, but now PSG have actually plagued us back, and now Isaac, he won back the possession, but he is alone. Can he hold on? He did not hold on. He just crossed the ball into the penalty box. He was like, I'm just gonna cross it and my work is done. There was no one there in the penalty box. I'm really not sure what he was doing. Is Rice playing as a centre back in PSG? Why? He is seriously a very good, holding midfielder. I'm not sure why are they playing him as a centre back. All right, so now Neymar to Mbappe. Mbappe, he's just dribbling it forward. No one is, managing to win the possession from him. And now Neymar is inside our penalty box and he scores their second goal. Seriously, I really thought when we went, into the lead, I really thought that we will be able to win this match. But now they have scored their second goal and we are on the back foot. Oh my god, that was seriously a good finish from a tight angle there by Neymar. How could Costa let the ball in there? Alright guys, so the first half ends with us in the back foot. If you have a look, in the first part of the first half, we actually played really well. And after that, PSG have actually kicked off and they have been way better than us. I'm going to tell the team that they have been terrible. Try to motivate them a little bit. I'm not going to make any changes because we actually have been playing well. It's just that PSG is better. They have a lot of this quality. Look at their lineup, Kimpembe, Rice, Sergio Ramos. They have Nuno Mendes on the left hand side, Hakimi on the right hand side. How are we supposed to compete with that team? Now, Declan Rice, he's passing it back to Neymar. Neymar had all the space. And Mbappe, okay. Mbappe, I think his shot was blocked by Bastoni. Bastoni has been playing quite well today, but he actually has a average rating of 6.8. I think he's only playing well when the highlights are on. Alright, so now another highlight here for PSG. Hakimi to Messi. I really hope Messi is not going to score a goal here. Mbappe have already scored a goal. Neymar have already scored a goal. Enzo Fernandez trying to get into the ball, but Kimpembe has the possession here. Nuno Mendes. Okay, back to Kimpembe. Kimpembe to Vitinha. Vitinha trying to look for Mbappe. That was a great interception by Bastoni. Now Tino on the right hand side. Okay, can he do something? No. Mbappe won the possession. And now we on the back foot. Mbappe is through. That was a great passing play. You know, I can't be mad with that kind of goal. Look at the passing play between Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. Holy goodness. And they have scored their third goal. Look at this passing play here. Look at Neymar. Neymar passing it to Messi. Messi, one touch pass to Mbappe, and they basically just tear through our defense and they scored. We need to make some changes here. Hudson Odoi is tired and he's not playing well. Rooney Baji, let's bring him on. Isaac is on a 6.3. Let's bring in Callum Wilson in. Okay. What do you think? Can Callum Wilson come in and make some changes here? Serginho on a 6. Sorry, not Serginho. Tino on a 6.2. Let's bring in Serginho for him. Enzo is on a 6.5 on his debut. I'm going to bring in Luben Loftus Cheek. Okay, let's shout encouragement. I'm not going to demand more. I know, we are playing against PSG, but look at this. Oh, the whole team of PSG have actually been playing so well against us. Alright, 78 minutes and they have another highlight here. Please, I really hope we are not going to get trashed. We won back the possession. That was an amazing interception by Luben Loftus-Cheek, but I really thought we were going to get a counter attack there. But we pass it back. We are trying to play from the back. Trying to be sexy, but we need to know we are losing this game. With the goal difference of 2 goals. Now, Des trying to look for Wilson. That was an amazing, amazing interception by Sergio Ramos. Now Mbappe, whenever Mbappe have the possession here, oh my god. Don't tell me Des is gonna get sent off there. He seriously tried to kill Mbappe there, And we have lost a player. Oh, this is not going good for us, guys. Edson Alvarez, let's bring you on for Saint Maximin, and Rooney Baji can actually play as an attacking. You know what? Let's play as a shadow striker on attack. Oh my god. Let's change the win back to defend. And that's all we're gonna do. I really hope we can hold on for another 10 more minutes. I don't want to get trashed here and start this episode with a big, big loss. And now Kambembe to McAllister. Oh, they've also signed McAllister. Now Pedro Porro on the right hand side. They have a lot of good players. Ashraf Hakimi was playing as a right back, and who did they bring him? To replace Ashraf Hakimi, they brought in Pedro Porro. Oh my god. Seriously, this PhD team is really stacked with a lot of good players. And Rooney Baji had a chance there and he squandered it with an awful shot. Alright guys, so the first game of our episode here, we have lost 3-1. This has not been good for us, and yeah, I've angered my players even worse. Seriously, I'm already losing their support, and with this loss, I think it's going to be even worse. Alright guys, so we have sold Oliver to Benfica for 28.5 million. We have actually made quite a good profit here, We only signed him for 7 million, early on in this series. And, to be honest, he have actually played quite well for us whenever he's called upon. But, I'm not sure what happened, He actually came to me and he said that, he felt that he was not good enough. The conversation that you have with players where they feel that they are not good enough and they would like to, leave the club. So, yeah, I agreed to it. And, he was basically, transfer listed by request, right? And Benfica came in with an offer of 28.5, and my director of football accepted this, and now he is gone out of the club. So we signed Enzo Fernandez for them, and they signed Oliver. I think that is quite a good transfer business, I would say, right? Alright guys, so the team that I'm going to be fielding against Manchester City is going to be Costa in goal, Matthew Target, Guardiola, Bastoni, and Serginho Dest as our back four, Bruno in the base of the midfield, Yunus Musa and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as our 2 central midfielder, Saint Maximin on the left, Rooney Baji on the right, and Alexander Isak as our striker up front. Alright, we are actually already in the mark of 20 minutes and we have no highlights here. I'm going to shout encouragement, and I really hope that today we will be able to break our duck. no, at least get a draw. I'm not looking for a win against Manchester City, but we just need to stop losing to them. Haaland is actually, having an injury, so which is quite great. I really hope they will sub him off soon. But it's not about Haaland alone. Manchester City as a team in whole, anyone knows. They are a really good team, but we have a chance here. Rooney, oh, Saint Maximin's shots was blocked by them, and now we have a corner here. Can we score a first goal here? We are playing in St. James Park. We are playing in our home stadium, and I really hope we can actually take that advantage of playing in home to get a win here. This is going to be a weird win if we can actually get something out of them today. All right, so the first half have actually just fly by us. There was only that one highlight that we have actually saw just now. Manchester City, they are actually controlling the possession, but if you look at the XG, right, we have actually created better chances than them, but we are still level in the scoreline for now. I'm just gonna start the second half. I'm gonna shout encouragement to the team. All right, so now we have a free kick here. Rooney, can we score? Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he was so close to scoring a goal there. The scoreline is still nil. Okay, so 62 minutes and Isaac has a chance there. That was not a good header. Easy collection by Ederson in goal. And now he's passing it to, Ruben Diaz. Now Bernardo Silva. Back to Diaz and Laporte. Okay, he's on the left hand side. He passed it to De Bruyne. Now Rodrigo. Look at the state of their midfield. Seriously, if we have that kind of midfield, with the likes of Rodrigo, De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva, right, I think we will be unbeatable as well. Now Xavi Galan passing it to De Bruyne. Now Jack Grealish on the left hand side. De Bruyne back all the way back to Rodrigo. Now Grealish is through on the left hand side. He's in our penalty box and we just let him dribble all the way to our goal post. What was Serginho Dest doing? What was Bastoni doing? Oh. And now they have scored their first goal in this game. And I'm really not sure if we will be able to score a goal or not today. Oh, that was such a good goal scored by Grealish, and we gave him a lot of space there. You know, yeah. Look at our line. Look at Des here. Look at Bastoni. Not good at all. Let's make our changes now. Okay, so Isaac is on a 6.5. Baji is that tight. You know what? I'm gonna take out Baji first. Bring in Hudson Odoi. Bastoni is on a 6.4. Take him off. Bring in Gabia for him. Serginho Dest on a yellow card, I think, but he's still considered still playing well. I'm not saying that he's great, but yeah, let's just keep him on for now. Let's shout encouragement and see if we can at least get an equalizer against this Manchester City team. All right, so a throw in now for Manchester City. Now Xavi to Rodrigo. Xavi is actually having a lot of space. He's passed it to Rodrigo. What are we doing? Seriously, we won back the possession, but now Gundogan. That was a good shot. We are lucky not to concede there. All right, so now let's bring off Bruno for Dario. He's on a 6.5. Isaac is still not having a good game. Let's bring in Martin Tavares and see, if we can get in a young player in and see if maybe he can make some changes, right? And then Yunus Musa is on a 6.7. Let's bring in Orkan Kokshu. Okay, so now we have a chance here. Why didn't Tavares run for the ball just now? He was just jogging, slowly. And now they might have a chance to score their second goal. Oh my god. What is going on with our team? Why can't we win against Manchester City? I really got no answer for that. Alright, so this might be our last chance to get an equalizer. Hey, and Guardiola! The keeper was off his line, and Guardiola, if he would have kept the header on target, I think that would have been our equalizer. Look at this, in our XG story in the second half, we did not created anything. Oh my god. I seriously don't know how are we gonna beat this Manchester City team. We really can't beat them. This could seriously be one of the worst transfer my director of football have actually done. He have sold Edson Alvarez to Manchester United for 10.25 million. Last season, we bought him for 39.5 million. I'm not sure what was he thinking. Oh my god. Seriously, and you know what's the worst part right now, in our team, right? I think we have only three center backs. Yeah, we only have Bastoni, Gabia, and Guardiol. Oh, seriously, if we don't sign another center back, at least another center back, I think we could be in trouble in any of the if any of the center back gets injured. We don't have anyone. Noel can't actually play as a center back. I'm actually training him to play as our deep lying playmaker in the future. Yeah. So yeah, we really need at least another center back, for us to, have a good cover in that two position. So guys, with the result of other teams going our way, we have actually confirmed our qualification to the round of 16. But you know what? Our opposition, Barcelona, have to win against us for them to make sure that they get into the top 8. So you know what? Let's make sure that we shatter their dream of going into the top 8 by getting a win in this episode. Alright guys, so the team that I'm going to be fielding against Barcelona is going to be Costa in goal, Target, Guardiol, Bastoni, and Livramento as our back four, Bruno in the base of the midfield, Orkan as our Mazala on attack, Enzo Fernandez as our central midfielder, Saint Maximin on the left, Rooney Baji on the right, and Alexander Isak as our striker up front. Okay, so in the first two games of our episode, we have actually lost. Alright, so I really hope that we can end this episode with a win, against Barcelona of all team. I know it's not going to be easy, especially in Football Manager. Barcelona actually have a very young, talented, squad, with the likes of Pedri, Gavi, Araujo, Jules Koundé, and all those kind of teams, that they have. If you look at this, this is a very, very star-studded team, to be honest. And I really hope we will be able to beat them. Alright, so an early highlight here. Guardiol with the free kick to Orkan. Matthew Target on the left hand side, passing it back to Orkan. Now Saint Maximin on the left hand side. Can he get a good cross in? He tried to find Isak, and that was a mistake by Eric Garcia, in the defensive line there. He lost the possession and Isak got into the rebound and scored our first goal here. Alright, so if Barcelona lose here, they will have to play the knockoff playoff round. We have actually qualified our, get our qualification to the round of 16, regardless of the result today. Alright, so now Koundé with a throw in to Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati just dribbling it towards the midfield. Now Sergio Busquets found Koundé and Pedri. Oh my god, that was an amazing passing play by Barcelona. They basically just tear down our midfield, our defensive line, and everything just by easy two passes. Sergio to Koundé and Koundé to Pedri. My goodness, two passing play and they have equalized in the 8th minute. What are we doing, guys? Okay, so now another highlight here. Koundé to Araujo, Eric Garcia passing it to Douglas Santos. Sergio to Memphis Depay, and Pedri got into the loose ball. Okay, passing it around. Now Santos. Oh, Rooney won back the possession, but they got back the possession from us. Depay to Douglas. Douglas now to Pedri. Eric Garcia. Lewandowski. Oh, they are playing a very, very good tiki-taka play here. But Target, that was an amazing tackle. He won back the possession for us. And now we have the possession here. Can we do and create a good chance for us here? Target on the left hand side. Target. He found Isak in the penalty box. Isak! Oh my god! Oh my god! That is a very, very good goal scored by Rooney there. I really thought that Isak tried to chip through the keeper, but I'm not sure whether that was intentional, but it was an amazing pass to Rooney, if you have a look here. Oh, and Rooney, fair play to him. The credit must go to him, from scoring from that. That was a very, very hard angle to score a goal from. Alright, guys, so another 7 more minutes left. I was just about to demand more, and we have a highlight here. Alright, so Orkan, can we score another goal with 5 more minutes left for the first half to end? Now, Saint Maximin, he went down. Can we get a penalty here? Oh my god, I really thought we were going to get a penalty there. Okay, but we still do have a corner here. We really need to score yet another goal. Can we please do that? Near post, Koundé headed it clear. Saint Maximin, and the highlight just ended. So the first half ends with us leading the game with the scoreline 2-1. I'm just gonna tell the team that I'm happy. I'm delighted with the performance. Keep it up. Start the second half. The team already hates me, right? So I try to keep them happy as much as I can. Trying to I need to try to bring that manager supporters support back up. Because we can actually get sacked. If that goes all the way to the down, and if the dressing room start losing faith in me, right? I could lose the job, and we will fail our transfer challenge. As you guys know, this transfer challenge, the main thing is for us to win a Champions League with this Newcastle team. Target now to Guardiol. Oh, he tried to find for Guardiol. This headed clear by Barcelona's defender. We have a throw in. The highlight just ended. Alright, guys, we're on the 60th minute. I'm going to make some changes here. Saint Maximin on a 6.7. You know what? I'm going to bring in Hudson Odoi. We should give more chance, more play time for Hudson Odoi. And let's see. In the midfield, I think we need to change at least one midfielder. You know what, Bruno? Let's bring you off for Dario, not bring you. Sometimes I tell you, my grammar can be, a little bit wayward. Okay, with the free kick, it was a short free kick. Now Enzo trying to look for Isaac. Oh, cleared by Araujo, but we still have the possession here. And Hudson Odoi losing the possession to Kunde. Kunde trying to pass it to Ansu Fati, intercepted by Matthew Target. Now Hudson Odoi, Orchid on the left hand side. He found Rooney with the cross. Rooney on the right hand side. Pass it to Tino. Enzo, I don't know what happened. Oh my god. I really don't know what happened there. There was a lot of fumble with the ball, but the ball finally find his way into the back of the net. I'm not gonna complain. Look at this. Okay, Rooney, he passed it to Tino. Okay, Enzo tried to shoot there, but I'm not sure why it went to Hudson Odoi. Blocked by Kunde, fall into Isaac's lap, and then Isaac scored. Okay, the scoreline is 3-1. I'm not gonna complain. Let's make a few changes now. Rooney is actually tired. Okay, but I don't have a right winger. Hudson Odoi can play on the right. Let's bring in Tavares. Let's play Tavares on the left hand side. Okay, Target is tired. Let's bring in Milos for him. Tino is also tired, but we don't have Serginho Dest on the bench. He is suspended because he got a red card against PSG, remember? So let's just keep one sub in case there's any injury or anything like that in the last 10 minutes. Alright, so now they have a highlight here. Barcelona will be trying to, at least get an equalizer here. I think with a point, they might get into the top 8, and Hudson Odoi almost scoring our 4th goal there. Oh, seriously, if that would have gone in, I'll seriously tell you, he would have been starting our next game. Alright, so Orchid to Tavares here on the left hand side. Tavares, he has a lot of people as a support, and Darius. Oh my god, he should have scored there. He haven't scored a goal for us yet. We only signed him in this season, as you guys know. He's one of our long-term replacement for Bruno in our team. And Hudson, he crossed it in. It was cleared by the defender, and now the highlight just ended. All right, so we are through to the round of 16, which is great. I'm not sure who we are going to be playing against yet, but you know what's the greatest part? Barcelona have to go through the knock-off play-off round. Seriously, guys, look at this. We, a team that have never played in the Champions League for the past 21 years, if I'm not mistaken, come back to the Champions League, with this new format, and we finish the first league phase in the history of Champions League top of the table. Amazing story, guys. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.